Hey everyone, it's Christine with Indigo Healing, and I am kind of doing this reading off the cuff a little bit. I usually set time aside every week for my readings, and I didn't really for this particular one because it really has just came to me in the last couple of days. I've been working on my 6 month ahead soul connection readings, and they've really been awesome so far, and I just really felt called to do more general one for all of my viewers. Because I know that, being the end of the year, it's a holiday time where people might have a tighter budget, that, maybe not everybody is able to purchase an end of the year reading. So, it just for the last couple of days, it was really something that I felt like I needed to do. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling cards, and that's something you guys don't normally see me do. Because I do longer readings with a lot more cards, and I'm just going to do one pull for Earth, Air, Fire, and Water signs, and you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm just going to kind of see what happens. I'm just going to kind of go with it and see what we get. So, with that, each, and I think what I'm going to do, the part of why it took me a day or two after I started feeling this was I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this, if I was going to do 4 videos or 1 video. I'm just going to do 1 video. So I will let you know where in the description where to start watching for your particular sign. And I'm going to just pull a general for what is going to be coming up for you over the next 6 months, like kind of like a theme. And then if you guys are looking for something that is more specific, I am feeling called to do zodiac readings, 6 month ahead readings for each zodiac, but I want to see what the interest level is, because if there's not a lot of interest, these readings are between 40 minutes and an hour long so far. So I want to see if the interest is there. Or maybe I can do an extended Earth, Air, Fire, Water, do something like that. But I want to see if the interest is there. So if the interest is there, drop me a comment, let me know, and we'll see what happens. So the first group I'm going to do are the Earth signs. So I'm going to do what your theme is for the first 6 months of 2018. I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels deck that I have. And then I'm going to pull just, I don't want to really say clarifiers, because I'm not necessarily clarifying anything. I'm just pulling tarot cards, see what comes out, to kind of see what is going to be coming up for the next 6 months for you. And then I'm going to be pulling a surrender card. So let's see. Romance theme for 6 months for the Earth signs, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And what I like to do is I like to kind of shuffle to see if a card pops out. Oh, so 3 cards popped out. Ooh, okay. Nice. So we have, this is your soulmate. So earth signs, what I'm seeing here is that the person that you're thinking of right now is a soulmate. And it is worth noting with this deck that there is not a twin flame card. So these can also indicate twin flame or twin flame energy. So the person you are thinking of, they are a soulmate or a twin flame. This can also indicate for some of you that there is a connection that is going to be coming in for you that is gonna fulfill this role for you. You know, maybe some of you have a person right now that you think is your twin. You may be having another connection come in that is very similar, and you're going to feel, you know, yes, this is the one. Either way, really, really good energy is going to be coming in the next 6 months. Romantic feelings. So the feelings that you have about this particular connection, they're totally worth exploring. This is a connection worth exploring. And then honeymoon. Enjoy this time of holiday bliss together. So I'm feeling like, you know, whoever it is that you're thinking of. So, you know, if you have an existing connection that you were thinking of as I was shuffling these cards, I feel like this is a confirmation for you that things are going to, even if maybe they start out rocky in January, in the beginning of 2018, things are going to get better. You know, and you're gonna be, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a decent, I just feel like you're going to be in a period of time where you really start to enjoy each other, and it's just not a stressful time. Not a stressful time for you. I feel like things are going to be getting better for you. So let's see what comes up with the tarot cards. You might hear knocking at my door. I did let my kiddos know I was working, and we had a snow day today. They may have forgotten I was trying to get some work done right now. So we'll see. So let's see. What is the message for the first 6 months of 2018 for the earth signs? What's the message for the earth signs? What do the earth signs need to know? What do the earth signs need to know, please? Woo! Do them around, see if these ones want to come out. Oh! Okay. Okay. So So we have 3 cards right away that we have ones for new beginnings. So, you know, in the first 6 months, there's definitely new beginnings are coming in, new energies are coming in. And then we have 2 sevens. So things that are going to be happening for you in the first 6 months of 2018 air signs, or earth signs, I'm sorry, are things that you are on the right path for. These are things that are meant to be happening. Now, the cards that came up, we have the Ten of Fire, and we have the Chariot. And I feel like, you know, I feel like a lot of you are going to be feeling, you're going to be feeling like your life is out of balance, and that, you know, the Ten of Fire is a card of working too hard, a lot of stress, and, you know, I'm feeling like many of you are going to be feeling particularly burdened. And, you know, and I do feel like maybe in the month of January, because the 2 cards that came out right away, we had the Ten of Fire and then the Chariot. And I feel like the month of January might be off to a slower start with a heavier energy. And then towards the end of the month, you know, around the time, so January has 2 full moons. I don't know if you knew that. Around the time of the second full moon, which is the end of January, is when things will start to pick up and move forward for you. And once things pick up and start moving forward, you know, I feel like you're going to be in this place of focusing more on the work you need to do, and not so much inner work, but outer work. I feel like this Ten of Fire, even though there's a lot of stress and like overwork and burdensome energy, I feel like this is almost like you're stagnant, and like the burden is like you're bored, you don't know what to do with yourself, maybe, you know, not following your passions. And you have the Magician and the Ace of Fire, and I feel like in February and March there's going to be opportunities coming in for you where you can really just do your thing. You know, I feel like whatever it is that you are going to be doing outwardly, you're going to be able to focus on your passions and be creative, and you're going to have opportunities that are going to be very beneficial for you, and you're going to be able to follow your passions. But then we have the Seven of Air, and I feel like this has to do with the divine connection that I was talking about a few minutes ago. And what I'm getting with this, and I feel like this is connected with some of the energy of feeling stagnant, wanting to move forward. We have the Seven of Air, and I feel like there's going to be discussions around plans and desires for moving things forward, but it's not going to work out the way you want it to. And you're going to have to rethink what those plans were. And it's either going to be, for some of you, it's just going to, you know, the plan isn't going to be quite right, or the timing is going to be off, because there's going to be things going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of. For some of you, I feel like this has to do, particularly for those of you who are in kind of a love triangle situation. So if your twin has another partner, or if you have another partner, there's things going on that you don't know about. And I don't think that it's necessarily people being deceitful to you. It's more, it's just not the right time, because there's more information that is needed to be able to move forward. That's what I'm getting. So let's pull, what do the earth signs need to surrender the first 6 months of 2018? Or what do the earth signs need to surrender this first 6 months of 2018? Whew! Got a bunch of cards. Okay. So, the first card that comes up, which I'm not surprised at all, especially because the earth signs, one of the earth signs is Virgo. And Virgos tend to be one of the signs with the highest anxiety. So surrender stress is one of the things that you should be working on the first 6 months of 2018. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Surrender to non-action. And so I think this is going to be a big one when you're in that, if you just heard that big groan, by the way, that's my giant dog. He is making lots of noises right now. This is going to be, you know, when you need to revise these plans, when it's not the right time, you're going to need to be okay with inaction. Also, in this place of the 10 of air, when you're feeling real like burdened and stressed out, this is going to be another time. Surrender to non-action. It's okay to not always be moving. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. I feel like there's a theme happening here. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. And then the final one is surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. And so I feel like that is really reflecting what is being shown in these, in the tarot cards. So takeaways from this, know that you have that connection, and something's going to be happening with that connection, whether it's a new one coming in or things getting better with the current one that's on your mind right now. That's happening in the next 6 months. The other theme is, you need to breathe, let things go with the flow, let things kind of do what they're going to do. Those are the messages for you for the next 6 months. And let go of fear. The energy of fear is not going to get you to where you want to go. Okay, so the next group we have are the air signs. And with the air signs, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So what is the theme for the air signs for the first 6 months of 2018? Romance theme for the first 6 months of 2018. We have any more that, okay, I've got one more. Okay. So the cards that came out here, we have Unrequited Love, which, well, I'll get to that. And then we have Let Go of Control Issues. So Unrequited Love, I have to say, this is like, I kind of hate this card because I sometimes I feel like it comes up and it can be a real downer for people, and it can be really scary for people, and it doesn't have to be that way. So for some of you, this is a card that is confirming that there is a connection that you have that it's just not right now, and for the near future, the near foreseeable future, it's just not going to work out as things are. And I'm being guided to say that it doesn't mean that things can't ever work out. It means that you, as you are right now, you have to change how you live your life, meaning you have to value yourself more. You have to believe in yourself more. You have to live your life for you. This is a card that is about if there's love that you are seeking from another person, you need to give it to yourself first. This is also a message that for some of you, your connection may not be working out because you are trying to control it too much. Because the other card is Let Go of Control Issues. How many of you are trying to control outcomes, trying to control how your connection responds to you in certain situations, or you know, even a way that you can be controlling the situation is, you know, you make excuses for them. You give them opportunity after opportunity to explain themselves in a situation, or there's a lot of ways that you can be controlling things without even realizing that you are controlling things. So you need to let go of control. Give it to the universe. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. I'm hoping that my dog isn't going to bark at me right now. Okay, messages for 2018. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of earth cards. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So what I'm seeing here So we have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is all about using your intuition, and I feel like you're going to be applying this to the unrequited love kind of situation. And what does that mean for you? How does that apply to your situation? You know, the High Priestess can indicate, now granted, this deck that I'm using is the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, but I'm feeling like I need to bring into this traditional tarot, meaning the High Priestess can also, I feel like, indicate the secrets. That there's something like I feel like, you know, there's something else going, like there's something going on that you are not aware of, like you need to dig deeper. Then we have the Three of Water, which, you know, this is a card full of emotion and happiness, but I feel like with this card is, you know, you need to have more fun, you need to enjoy life more. And this is a card that in traditional tarot, when it shows up, it can indicate that there is a third party, meaning that for some of you, this is confirming that your connection, you know, if they have a other partner, or if you have an other partner. And I feel like this is indicating that is, and I feel like that's what's like the deeper issue. And I feel like that's kind of the unrequited love issue, that third person is not going anywhere. You know, this is you know, a happy card, and it's not going anywhere. And I feel like, you know, this is where you need to evaluate, you know, allow this just to kind of happen the way it's going to happen, let go of control issues, and air signs, you are going to take things into your own hands, and you're going to go after the things that you need to go after. Like, you're going to live for yourself. And here we go. We have the Page of Earth. So it's, you know, you're wanting to do something more with your life. You're wanting to challenge yourself. You're wanting to throw yourself into something. You're wanting to focus on things that are about you, and a new, you know, maybe going back to school, a new career, new passions, new hobbies, you know, whatever that looks like for you. And you are going to be fully supported in doing that. No doubt about it. Sorry, my dog is very loud right now. And we have the Eight of Earth. The Eight of Earth. You are going to be rewarded for whatever this is that you focus on. You know, this is a card about going back to school and learning all that you can about whatever it is that you are focusing your attention on. Yeah, he's going to bark in a second. And then the King of Earth. Everything you touch turns to gold. This is abundance and prosperity, and that this direction that you move toward is the right call. You know, like, this is, you know, this is going to be, you know, turning a corner for you. Everything is going to go so well for you. You are going to be prosperous, and things are going to be going like, there's going to be a lot of changes, but they're just all going to be good. You're just going to feel really fulfilled. You know, you're not going to be feeling stressed out about any of the changes or anything that's going on. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna just let the dog out of the room. Hold on. Here, come here. Okay. All right. So let's see, air signs. What do you need to work on surrendering the first 6 months of 2018? Ooh, that's not fitting. I don't know what is. Let's see if any others want to come out or if it's just that one. Okay, got a couple more. Actually, that's a lot of cards. Let's see. Any more? What do they need to surrender for 6 months of 2018? Okay. Ooh. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. And I have a really strong feeling that many of you do that. That you yes people just because you want to make other people happy. It's time to make you happy. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. And I really feel like once you let go of this situation, give it to spirit, they're going to take you where you need to be. And then this is the one that I was like, oh, this is fitting. Surrender denial. And I feel like a lot of you with this unrequited love card, whatever the situation is, it may not be unrequited love where, you know, this card says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't agree with the saying on that card, because especially with divine connections, twin flames, soulmates, like that's not really what it's about. There are different factors for why the connection just doesn't come together, and they have nothing to do with attraction or chemistry. Surrender denial, though. How many of you are in denial of that? Let it go. Let this go. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. That's going to be the best thing you can do for yourself, 2018. So, okay. Let's see what comes up for the fire signs, which are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. So what is the romance theme for the first 6 months of 2018 for the fire signs? First 6 months of 2018, please. Okay. We've got past life relationship. And so the person that you are currently thinking about, or, you know, you're wondering about your connection to, you know, this is a confirmation that, you know, you've definitely had a connection in a past life, which is I find is typically the case for people who are twin flames and for oftentimes soulmates. I feel like this card is indicating that there could be some triggers and some healing and some things that come up that, like, I don't want to say deja vu or things that remind you of past lives, but I feel like things are going to be stirred up that are going to bring you some healing from any issues from past lives. And then the other card is stay optimistic about your love life. And so, you know, I feel like this is a really important message, especially since we're going to be in an 11 year, which is, you know, 11 being a powerful number of manifestation, that our thoughts and our words, you know, can be so powerful that it's really important that if there are certain things that we want to bring forward into our lives, you know, we need to make sure that we're keeping our thoughts and our words positive so that we can continue to bring those things to us in our life, in our present reality. Okay. What do fire signs need to know for the first 6 months of 2018? One more card. Okay, fire signs. So the Lovers. So definitely there's going to be stuff going on between you and your connection. Whether it's soul connection, twin flame, whoever it is that you have, that you're thinking about right now, you know, first of all, this is a very deep connection, intimate connection. And, you know, I feel like, you know, right now you are, you know, you're really weighing your options, you're weighing your decisions. You know, what do I do? Do I move forward? Do I stay? Where's this going? And, you know, you're being very cautious. I'm feeling some cautiousness with this. What is awesome though, you have the Six of Fire. So you know, you don't have to try so hard with making a decision, with worry or anything like that, because good things are coming to you. You know, and I almost feel like with the Lovers, like that, some of you are feeling like you don't know if you'll come out on top, and this is saying yes, you will. Things are going to be working out in your favor. It just it's coming. You just may not see it as quickly as you would like to. You know, and honestly, you know, I'm seeing 2 6s right here, and I'm feeling like this might take a little time. This might take almost until May or June. before you see this victory. The next card is the Seven of Earth. So you may be feeling like in the meantime that there is, you know, like a stagnant energy, a pause in the action, but don't worry. The seeds of this are well planted. They were planted, if I can pick this card up, they were planted a long time ago. You don't need to worry. Everything is as it should be. You're 7 on the right path. This is going the way it's supposed to go. And then we have the Knight of Water. So that love is coming in. For some of you, you could get somebody coming in, you know, this connection could come in and be like, you know, engagement, wedding proposals. I'm not saying all of you, but, you know, you could get some major movement, very fast movement with this connection. But you need to be careful. The Knight of Water is very emotional, very fast moving. As fast as they come in, they can also retreat very quickly. So, you know, this all feels very good and very stable for the most part. So I don't think that this is going to be an issue for most of you, but just stay balanced in your approach to all of this. But, you know, the next 6 months are looking really positive for you. Even if for those of you that you end up having a new connection come in, you know, this is good. So what do the fire signs need to surrender in the first 6 months of 2018? Do the fire signs need to surrender the first 6 months of 2018? So what do they need to surrender? What do you need to surrender? Okay. So the first card is surrender to rest and sleep. So to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So make sure you're listening to your body, especially if you are going through any kind of major healing or things are coming up for you. Take the time you need to rest. That's going to be really important to you. And I'm feeling like some of you are like very go, 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 go. You know, that driven energy. You know, make sure you rest. And then the other card that came up is surrender your fear to intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And I'm actually kind of wondering if that might be part of what comes up for you with the past life healing. Is any intimacy issues that you might have, any fears that you might have surrounding that. So next 6 months though are looking really nice for you guys, for fire signs. Okay, so the last we have are the water signs. which are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, first 6 months, 2018, please. Wah! Lost half the deck. Where did it go? Okay. First 6 months of 2018 for the water signs. Oh. Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay. So, very soon. So, something's going to be coming up for you guys that you need to make a choice. You need to decide what it is that you want. Whether it's what you desire in a partner, what it is you desire in a relationship, who it is that you desire, you're going to need to make that choice very soon. Give your relationship a chance. I feel like there might be somebody coming back into your life that you, or not just, I feel like you could be going back to someone, or they're coming back to you that you've either thrown in the towel, given up, or just felt like, I don't see how this can ever work out for me. And you know, this is, you should try. You should give this a chance. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. So, you know, this kind of goes along with all of this, that, you know, whatever this is, there's going to be much more open and honest, heartfelt communication taking place with it. Honesty. So, okay, what are the messages for the first 6 months of 2018 for water signs? Here with the Lovers again. Ooh. Messages for the first 6 months 2018. Wow. I don't often, like, as you can see, I didn't do this for the other signs, but I felt like I needed to look at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay. Water signs. I feel like what you need to make the decision about. So at the bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Air. You need to move away from something. You need to cut something off. Maybe even separate. You need to make a decision on that, so that what you want can come to you. what is it that you want? The Lovers. I feel like this person, and I feel like it's a person, this Queen of Air energy, I feel like it's a person. I feel like it is a current partner for you. For some of you, maybe it's something that isn't serving you, but for many of you, this is a current partner situation that you are in. And you want to be with the one. And that, the Queen of Air is keeping you from that. So you need to decide if you are going to make that separation. This is a destined love for you. And you're not making this decision lightly either. This is, you are really heavy in this decision. But this is where your heart is. But there's worry because, it's complicated. This is complicated. Following this is going to bring you abundance and prosperity. We have the King of Earth, successful time, prosperity. Everything you touch turns to gold. You'll be offered, you will not be at a loss for opportunity. Six of Earth. You will have the money, the time, whatever it is that you need to move forward in your life the way you want to. Everything is going to balance out. You notice how the scales are balanced and they're full. Like the decision to follow your destiny is going to open up more doors for you. It's gonna bring you the life that you've wanted. And in some ways it might be because you're gonna feel fulfilled. You may not be the richest person in the world, but you're gonna feel fulfilled on a deeper level. How do I know this? The Two of Cups. For many of you, this love, it is a twin flame or twin flame energy. Or very, very, very deep soulmate connection. But this Two of Water is what I like to refer to as my twin flame card. And this is the Two of Cups, bringing your cups together. This is the two of you deciding to come together. What happens when the two of you come together? You have the Queen of Fire. Queen of Fire. You're able to take things to another level. Your creative energies, nothing can hold you back. You can spread your wings. You're limitless. Like this is huge for you. But you have to make this choice. You have to choose what you're going to do. The card underneath it, give birth to your dreams. The Empress. So what is your dream? stay with what is not serving you. Follow your heart, follow your destiny. Okay, so water signs, what do you need to surrender the first 6 months of 2018? Surrender for the first 6 months of 2018. I will tell you why in a second, why I'm laughing. Surrender for 2018 for the water signs. Surrender card for the water signs for first 6 months of 2018. Maybe that's it. Do we have another surrender card for the first 6 months of 2018? I guess that is it. Okay. Surrender stubbornness. So right away that's telling me how many of you are fighting this. And I get it. It's not it's really hard work to separate yourself from the things that no longer serve you. But as I've said before, when something is not meant for you, the universe is going to push and push and squeeze until you are so uncomfortable that you can no longer take it and you just do it. And I think one of my kids is getting yelled at because they're not eating their dinner. So I'm sorry. I'm going to wrap this up. But yeah, so what happens eventually is that the universe is going to make the changes for us. So surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So, you know, that is your surrender message for the first 6 months of 2018, water signs. So, I enjoyed doing that for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the messages. You know, as always, if the messages did not resonate with you, don't worry about it. If they did, I'm glad. Keep me posted and let me know what comes together for you in 2018. Just know that these are super general readings, and so they may not always resonate with everyone. Please subscribe to my channel so you are updated with the latest videos. Post your comments below. I would love to hear your feedback. Let me know if you would like extended versions of these for each zodiac sign. So I would do this same spread for each month, you know, January, February, March, April, May, June, for each zodiac. That would be quite an undertaking, but I'm willing to do it if the interest is there. These would be on Vimeo. So again, I would love to hear your comments on that. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a great week. I hope you enjoyed my last weekly reading. I'll be getting the next weekly reading out hopefully by the end of this week. I'm trying to get ahead on those. So yeah, so this was really fun. Thanks for letting me guys do this free, or letting me do this for you guys. I'm obviously getting a little tongue-tied as I've been talking for an hour. So I will leave you with that. I hope you have a great night. I'll see you soon. Bye.